It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Vikings and the Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know a preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season, and I think really what it boils down to, this is another great opportunity.
One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason, and we're off on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings led out by the rookie, J.J. McCarthy. Won the national championship at the University of Michigan. Wasn't asked to throw it a ton during that championship run, but very athletic, very impressive. And Greg, he's the guy for the Vikes.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky. For so many guys on the roster, it's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth, but potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019, to lead them.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Murray. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. In motion comes Thomas. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, here's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
Man of trade is green and gold for Viking purple. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Murray. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Hines. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort which he shanked. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Play action now, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now 3rd and goal coming up. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8, and he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now Tony to return it, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. We'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He keeps it himself. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's 1st and 10. A give to Jones, heading right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Murray to throw. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
That's good. 4-8.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. Running is Chubb. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Murray. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Chubb. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Second down, Murray. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it.
Offside, defense. Still 3rd down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. They go play action now. Murray. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the rookie out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, heading out for the next Vikings possession. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Catch made right side by Thomas. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
To throw is McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They try and run for the 1st down with Jones. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of 10.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Browns offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for
Murray. That's caught left side by Cooper. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard
Cooper going in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Murray. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. To the left side, he's got Njoku. 3rd and 6.
The gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw is Murray. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Darius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. The Browns offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Now it's Murray. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Chubb takes his handoff, running left. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Murray. This pass caught by Judy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings 34-yard line.
Murray now on 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline.
That is hot. What a throw. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Browns. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. 2nd down and 8. They'll run the toss here with Jones. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line with Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Oh, all alone. That is caught by Njoku.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Murray. He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing again is Murray. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
It's rare. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. To the air once more is McCarthy. The outside complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime in this preseason matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These 2 teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day.
First half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second down throw for Jameis. Open man, and that's Tillman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Jameis. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle. Just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Ford. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be Ford. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you...
It is brought in the end zone. Naheem Hines. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A run now for Chandler. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. On the ground, this is Chandler. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Chandler. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That'll be taken in by Foreman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
Tillman, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go. Now Winston. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is where you see the frustration amongst the big guys up front really start to pile on. Collectively, individually, you do your job at a high level, but it's still going to go down in the stat sheet as a sack after, for the most part, doing a pretty good job.
The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man is Brandon Powell. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Here now, 3rd and 5. Darnold to throw. He's got a man. That's Tony. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Throwing, Darnold. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it here with Canver. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now Darnold. Got his man. That's Graham. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Winston to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Winston. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Browns 1st down.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. We'll go play action. It's Winston. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up for 4. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This one into the hands of Powell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Xavier Howard got a hand in there to knock that one away. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Darnold. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Second down and 3. Up the middle, here's 4. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A carry now for Chandler. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Big play coming up. This is third down. On play action, here's Darnold. He's going to air this one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. And a minimal gain there. Down to the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Jameis. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Chandler. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing right, it's taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Darnold. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Brandon Powell. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion. Here's Darnold. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by Ford. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Receiver in motion. Going right. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Powell to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action with Darnold. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Team out, ready to send this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. That's caught by 4. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Winston. Off he goes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, Winston. Open man, and that's Tillman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. A run straight ahead. That's Ford. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 1st and goal. They'll They'll run here. It's 4. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Powell now to bring it back. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. And they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. They'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Darnold to throw on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Got his man. That's Graham. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down. He'll run. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Vikings and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Vikings to go on offense for the first time, and it's a rookie at the helm, the 10th overall pick back in April out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
And during the entire pre-draft run-up, when people talked about J.J. McCarthy, you heard 3 words mentioned over and over again: accurate, efficient, winner. 27-1 as a starting quarterback at Michigan and won a national title in his final season. But there's more to him than just that. This is a supreme athlete, a supreme competitor with a bigger arm than people understand. I expect him to be very successful as a starting quarterback. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Milton Williams able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a first down. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Looking to throw McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. McCarthy off the play fake. To the right side and complete to Thomas. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
3rd and goal, McCarthy.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
He's coming off a season where he certainly experienced his fair share of ups and downs. On the positive side, he threw for career highs in passing yards and touchdowns. On the negative side, he threw the most interceptions in his career, and his team struggled and collapsed down the stretch. If he can get back to playing mistake-free football without sacrificing his aggressiveness, this team can get back to competing for a Super Bowl berth.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Throwing is Hurts.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Man open left side is Brown. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one behind his receiver and incomplete.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On play action, now McCarthy. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Complete to Addison on the out route.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
On play action, McCarthy.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Throwing is McCarthy.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Milton Williams.
Now 2 sacks for him already here this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And this one is right through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a tight end in motion right. And they run the option on 2nd down. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Setting up the screen with Gainwell. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. To the air with McCarthy. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. In motion right is Thomas. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Michael Thomas. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter.
as they've got it as we resume action. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Now McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Hurts. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
This is Smith with a grab. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gainwell again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Gainwell diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. An inside give to Jones. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time?
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They begin with a run by Barkley. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. In motion right is Smith. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
In motion left comes Brown. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now 3rd and 4.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith 29 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, does that make you miss ability to take it for big yardage and put in the end zone again? So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
And they're struggling with that so far. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. They'll set up a throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson from 3 yards out. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. And he returns this to the 22. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It's caught. Smith. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Here comes Tony on the return. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Brown goes in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
2nd and 14 at the 29-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. They're going to look to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he'll get it down inside the 25. From the Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts going to keep it again. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And out now come the Vikings. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. McCarthy off the play fake. It's caught outright by Graham. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw McCarthy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The give is to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he won't get much. maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Now Thomas will come in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And some strong running. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Give to Jones. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens, and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Well, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Philly. 55 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 5 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pelt.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. On play action. Now McCarthy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hurts.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's Hurts to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Dotson in motion right. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. Down to the 42, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. In motion left goes Smith. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession fourth quarter lead. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And he'll get this to the 32. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Back to throw, Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They run behind center with Gainwell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Pickett will look to throw it here. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Al Woods, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Darnold. And Graham's got it, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on 3rd down. Now Darnold. That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
Darnold now to throw. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Right back to Tony. He's got another one.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
They run it with Chandler.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Here's Darnold.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Third and 9 here. Pickett. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So here's a 3rd and 14. Darnold. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Pickett. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. After the interception, here's Darnold. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. To throw is Darnold. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side to Reynolds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Darnold to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Darnold. And this is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Dancing to his left. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they take a knee. The Eagles send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Darnold to throw. Oh, Darnold loses it. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.